So, obviously just really thrilled for our football team, really proud of them, happy to get the victory today. It was hard fought against a good Nebraska football team. So, nothing easy about coming over here and playing, obviously, and just really proud of the way our guys fought through the entire game and came away with the victory.
Coach, is it a rivalry now?
It's starting, maybe it's a start, but it's still pretty lopsided, the record is. But this was a good step forward for sure.
Third quarter there, you called the timeout and then they ran that fake punt. Was that timeout in this because you were sensing that they might do that, or was that to challenge the play before?
We wanted to give it a little time, just to make sure the people upstairs had a chance to see it, and then on top of that, we sucked out a little bit on that one.
Coach, back before the year started, some guy said labeled you one of the 5 worst coaches in the country. How do you feel about that now? You had some fun with it back in August.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's a great thing about our country, and I don't think he went to jail for saying that, so that's good. But that's just part of coaching. So fortunately, I don't think I believed it, and at least in the bottom 10. I'm not going to say 5. But those things are just that's just talk and noise, and not only anybody in our campus too worried about it.
What would you say about an 8-4 finish?
Just really pleased. That was the best we could do, and we talked at the bye week a couple weeks back, and that's all you can do. At that point, I think we're sitting there at 6-4, and lost a couple tough ball games to very good teams. And our focus, as it has been since the end of November last year, has just been on trying to improve, working hard, and maximizing our opportunities, and that's kind of the formula that we've tried to use. And the reason it's materialized is because our players have done the work that they have to do, and it's all about the leadership our seniors, our juniors have given the younger guys.
Talking about seniors,
there are a couple specifics that flipped it from 4-8 to 8-4.
No, there's no magic formulas, or I'm certainly not smart enough to think of anything too creative or ingenious. So it's just a matter of us trying to do things better. We clearly didn't play well enough last year, and in critical areas, certain things, and just our focus to all of our guys is let's just try to do things better.
You had some, there's been past games where the fake punt thing didn't work out there. When you got it
I've heard
today.
about that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Thanks. I ran them up. I love reading about it too. Yeah.
When Kirk makes that play, though, do you kind of feel like this maybe is your day, that maybe things are...
Well, no, we're just, we were playing every play, and whether it was a pass, run, or in that case a fake, we were playing every play, and that's what it was. And there was no time I felt real comfortable until the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game about where we're heading here, because it's, they're a good ball club. They've won 3 games throughout the last 4 up until today, and overtime or right down to the wire. All those were, so I wasn't relaxing. I know that, and I don't think anybody in our camp was.
You guys have been extremely aggressive in defense the last couple of weeks. Can you base that off of having 3 senior linebackers, getting everybody in the right spot?
Well, yeah, yes and no, and it just, the situation called for it, and Phil's been calling great games and doing a wonderful job. They don't always work, it's like everything. Sometimes you set in base defense, that's the best thing to do too. So it's all crapshoot, because they're trying to win too, and if you win more than you lose, it's a good thing.
I think 5 of CJ's 6 touchdowns came on 3rd down plays and gave you either tied the game or took the lead. How nice is it to have that little?
He's a great target down there, especially in that red zone, and he's a big physical guy who does a good job, works to get open, and then finishes the play, and that's it's going to be really attractive to people down the road here. But he's done a great job and blocks very well too. So we're really pleased.
4-8 to 8-4 is significant improvement. Where did it come from?
Again, there's no magic formula. When we got together, it was still late November a year ago. The calendar is a little bit different. So, like I said, and everybody's looking for that easy, path to success, but it's not there, and that's really what we told our players. The other thing we told them was forget about it, move forward. And as coaches, we'll go back and examine things, but we want our guys looking forward, looking down the road, not behind them. And we showed them a couple teaching examples, things that we have to get better at. But the whole idea is moving forward, and that's what you do in life. And again, the credit just goes to our players. They didn't sit around and pout. They didn't act like little babies, and they went back to work and did a heck of a job.
What was the difference? What happened between November and September?
Well, it's just making every phase count. the out-of-season program, which you always try to find positives. We had a longer out-of-season program since we didn't have bowl prep. We lost out on a lot of good practice time. That was the downside. But our guys practiced hard in the spring, and again, I think I reference the seniors because you think about guys like Morris, Kirk, and Hitchens. You think about guys that are juniors like Weissman and Bullock that really practiced good in the spring. So that's what I'm talking about. And sometimes you look at guys that have played and have had success, maybe not working as hard, but there again, they were pushing the bar up, and that's same thing in camp. So, and the good news is I think we're a better football team today than we were back at the end of August, and that's what the whole thing's about.
The kicking game, the punting was terrific.
For sure today, the kicking game was really a help for us, and maybe, Connor did a good job with the punts that helped us with field position, and then I don't mind telling you, I was more than a little bit worried about our kickoff coverage just because number 80, he's very dangerous. Had one last week go the distance. So I thought we covered kicks better than we have all season, which was really good to see, and that's pleasing too. And I can't say enough about the way Rudock played too. He played a really good game, made some great throws, and helped give us a chance because they were making it tough for us around the ball.
That one to Manley was outstanding.
Heck of a play. And Cavante bounced back, had a near miss and bounced right back. So, and that's I guess representing the team. They just have been responding all season long, and sometimes not successfully, but at least they're trying to do that. And this is 2 weeks in a row we played pretty good in the second half. And unlike a couple of weeks ago, we did something when we had field position. We came away with some points to score for it. That hurt us last time we lost the game.
The offensive game plan.
I'm sorry. He should be fine. Yeah, he's got a sprain. Probably could have come back in there, but it was just not the best move at that point.
With Beathard in, did it change the offensive game?
I'll come right back. The what?
The sequence late in the game, the fumble, and then Canzeri's 37-yard run.
We needed a spark, and again, they were making it really tough for us to run the football. But Jordan's done a nice job coming in, give us a little bit of change of pace, and bounced it out there and did a good job. Then Mark finished it off, I believe, and it was a good thing for us, certainly.
The offensive game plan changed at all with Beathard coming in because the game was still in question at that point.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to play a conservative at that point, but if you never know how that game was going to go. They still had possessions, so if we had to go, we had to go. But even on the play that was just referenced, it was evident he's had his head in the game because that was a check that he made, and he got us in the right play, and Jordan took care of it. But so he's been paying attention. He's practiced well, and I'd say the same thing about Cody. All three of those guys we have confidence in. Just doesn't have the game experience right now that Jake's built up.
Your rush defense, you did a really good job of containing both Abdullah and the running game.
Yeah, that's the other guy. We're concerned about a lot of guys, but number 8's a tough football player, and he came out of the game, came right back in. He's somebody that's very, very difficult to contain, run and pass. So again, it's a team thing. It's not just one group. It's all the 11 guys, safeties, filling, coming up and tackling, and he had our attention. I can promise you, the guys did a great job there.
Did CJ call his own number on the touchdown run?
No, this was actually talked about for about 10 minutes prior to that one, so this was a sanctioned.
You're a little happier with that one than the one in Purdue? You're a little happier with that
Yeah, we needed this one, so there's no complaints there.
One more question to the Big Ten, Coach, that are all bunched up around 8-4. Give us the sales pitch why a bowl should take your team over one of the
That's their job. All I know is we've lost 4 games. We've lost to 4 really good teams. And we thought all 4 of those teams before we played them were really good, and history, I think, has proven that out. And there's another round of games tomorrow, but we had an awful lot of respect for each and every one of those teams. I guess Northern Illinois has done, and we came up short against those 4. But for us, it's about how we finished. It's about us getting better, and they've done that. And again, the credit goes to our players. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.